You know what nobody tells you about leaving a toxic relationship? Sometimes it doesn't feel like freedom at first. Sometimes it just feels like total regret. And that could be a confusing feeling because you finally did the hardest thing by walking away from someone who drained you, made you feel small, okay? You walked away from somebody who hurt you. And, everybody's like, oh, congratulations. You're such a strong person. But when that adrenaline wears off and it's just silent and your phone don't light up no more and your routines is different, you start thinking about the good times, the jokes, how sweet things were sometimes, and you just be like, was it really that bad? And sometimes you thinking about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you kind of miss that too. And if you have children together, that's even worse because you probably had these big dreams for, your family, because obviously it was just deeper than both of you, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about toxic relationships. They're not all bad. If they were all bad, you would have never been there the whole time. Okay? Like, they gave you just enough love and hope to keep you around when you're hurting. They knew how to balance the crap out of everything. And those silent moments, that's usually a very, very vulnerable time because you're just ruminating and thinking about all those highlighted good moments. And then you start to wonder, because you miss them, of course, did they change? Let me check up on them, see what's up. Maybe things could be different now that we were separated for a day, two, a few months, a year, whatever. But the reality is you're not missing them, okay? You're just missing the comfort of what you've known all this time. You're missing the potential of what could have been. Maybe you still have hope. Maybe if I didn't just give up so quick, it probably would be this way. Pump your brakes. So just to let you know, right? Regret doesn't mean that you made a wrong decision. It just shows that you're a human being, and that you're grieving. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to be sad, especially if it's fresh. It's just part of the healing process, okay? And healing takes time. So the longer you stay gone, the clearer your vision will become, all right? And then one day you will look back and be like, wow, I'm glad I left. I'm glad I stayed gone, because this would have cost me everything. It would have cost me who I am now. And you never know who you can become now that your energy isn't drained. You're not always thinking about the problems in your relationship instead of thinking about new ways to hit new goals. You know what I'm saying? So when regret hits you, just sit with it, all right? Let it pass. What's ahead of you is worth so much more than what you are leaving behind or what you have left behind.